On an August afternoon in 1578, three kings rode onto the same battlefield in Morocco. By nightfall, all three were dead. To understand that day, we go back. Morocco had been weakened by foreign forts along its coast and by the exhaustion of its old dynasties. Then, from the deep south, a new family rose. The Saadians, sheriffs who traced their line to the house of the Prophet. Their call was holy war. They gathered the tribes of the Sioux and the Dra against the foreign garrisons on the sea. In 1541, Mohammed al-Shaykh took Agadir from Portugal. Soon after, Safi and Azamor were abandoned. The Saadians then turned inland. In 1549, they entered Fez, ended Wattasid rule, and united Morocco under one Sharifian house. But power made enemies. In 1557, Mohammed al-Shaykh was murdered by men linked to the Ottomans. The dynasty survived him. Years later, the throne split between two rivals, Abd al-Malik, backed by the Ottomans, and his nephew al-Mutawakkil, driven from power. Defeated, al-Mutawakkil crossed the sea to Portugal. There he asked a Christian king for an army to win back his crown. That king was Sebastian, 24 years old, restless, devout, and hungry for glory. He gathered a vast force, Portuguese nobles, foreign soldiers, and the dream of an easy victory. Against him stood Abd al-Malik, Sultan of Morocco. He was gravely ill, but still a commander of remarkable discipline. On August 4, 1578, the armies met near Ksar el-Quibir, along the Wadi al-Makhazin. Abd al-Malik directed the battle from his litter. His cavalry swept wide, closed the field, and trapped the invaders. The Portuguese army was caught between Moroccan forces and the river. Its lines broke. Then the three kings fell. Sebastian vanished in the fighting. Al-Mutawakkil drowned while fleeing. Abd al-Malik died of illness at the very hour of victory. Portugal's nobility was killed or captured. The ransoms demanded for the survivors would weigh heavily on the kingdom. 2 years later, with Sebastian dead and no direct heir, Portugal passed under the crown of Spain. For Morocco, the Battle of the Three Kings was a thunderclap. Its independence was secured, and Europe had learned to fear it again. The brother who took the crown that day was Ahmad al-Mansur. He would turn victory into an empire of gold. That story comes next.